Lady Yuna, it is a pleasure to meet you. I heard your speech 2 years ago in the stadium, but seeing you this close, you look so much more... I mean, you are truly beautiful.
That's very kind of you to say.
The reason I've come here today is to talk to you about my grandson. He's joined the youth league, you see. I've nothing against the league, mind you. It's just me and the missus belong to New Yevon. My grandson used to attend all the party meetings with his parents, of course. That is, until one day. I'm sure being around people his own age can't be bad for the boy. Still, I am worried about him. I feel... oh, how shall I say this? Like our grandchildren are moving too quickly.
In the last 2 years, new groups have been springing up all over. Everyone wants to be part of a new age. Everyone wants to build a new age. Everyone wants to build a new Spira. And they're all racing to find their own way to do it.
I only want what's best for him. But it troubles me when we agree on so little.
People have different ideas, and sometimes they disagree on the right thing to do. Some people worry about what the new age will bring. Sometimes I worry too. I just have to tell myself that for now, I'm doing the right thing. I understand how you feel. But Testio, maybe you should try talking to your grandson first. He may walk a different path, but I'm sure he wants the same for Spira, as we all do.
So howdy folks, and we're back to more for Final Fantasy X Part 2. So last time we were heading over to Besaid Village, Yuna's old hometown, and realised that Walker is a very silly individual. But we picked up lots of fun goods, garment grids, equipment. We're not going to worry about any of that today, because we're heading on over to Luca. And slight spoiler alert, we're not getting to any fights. So I'm going to talk about all of the garment grid stuff and all the dress spheres. Probably next video. Not important for right now. We are heading back to the scene of the crime. Luca, the sort of, well, Beville officially was like the capital of the world. Luca was close enough. Anyways, yeah, the city of pleasure. Hungry crowds packed the stadium, but did they get what they paid for? As mentioned, a lot of these areas have missions for you. Again, most of this is pretty optional, but looks not all content.
Lady Yuna! Your concert was incredible!
Would you sign this, please? Single file, no pushing.
Are you my manager?
Wings at your service.
I think the answer is yes.
I couldn't bring myself to tell them it was just an imposter. The whole mess started with the garment grid. That's the invention that lets us harness the dress sphere's power.
I very much remember this. So we're going to go and retrace Yuna's steps during her imposter's concert and find out what was she doing in all of this.
Believe it or not, this was the easy part.
Donk. What is going on?
We chased the thieves all the way to Luca, but when we arrived...
Hear that? Lady Yuna in concert!
Alright, think there are any tickets left?
Looks like your imposter's pretty popular.
I doubt anyone would believe ours is the real Yuna.
Not dressed like that.
I didn't ask to wear this.
Oh boy. Yep. Incognito.
Whew, it's hot.
Wow.
Shall we finish this before Yuna passes out?
We'll be back in 2 shakes, so be a good Moogle, you hear?
The plan was to sneak into the imposter's concert and recover the garment grid. If I went in, our cover would be blown, so it was up to Rikku and Paine, which left me with nothing to do but lay low and wait.
Yikes.
And that's how I got stuck with the Gullwing's prized garment. I complained, but Brother's orders are still orders.
Oh dear. Alright then, so we can go exploring around, chat with people, all kinds of fun. Well, these young people, you know, back in my day. Anyways, yeah, head on down this way. Let's take my word for it.
So what did you do after we left?
Top secret!
Mommy! Mommy, my balloon!
Well, rip that. Don't worry. I have to go now. My planet needs me. I cannot imagine being in that in like the summer. Oof. Couldn't have thought of a better disguise.
Oh, hurry up.
You, get over here.
Oh no.
Huh?
What could he possibly want?
You're here to promote the concert, right?
Me? No, there must be some mistake.
Thanks, and hey, don't screw up.
Did I do it because I couldn't turn him down? Or because the conversation was over before I had the chance?
Great. So yeah. Guess he's doing sponsorship deals.
Get them while they're
Oh
hot!
god, I forgot about the voices. I don't know why Yuna felt the need. She needs to, like, you know, have someone else's noise, I guess. A voice? I don't know.
Come see the concert, okay?
Really don't see why that's necessary, but what the hell, right? What the hell?
Here you go.
You're telling me you did not get paid enough.
Don't forget to cheer.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't pay for him, buddy.
The concert's about to start.
Oh, God almighty. Yeah, old people, you like balloons, right?
Go on, take one.
Yeah, that sounds good. Merry Christmas.
It's a really nice balloon.
Dear. Would you like a balloon, sir? No! Man, rude. Get in the spirit, man. What a misery, Guts. Right, you. I guess you must have one as well. Yeah, you go maybe do this.
Come see Lady Yuna, okay?
Good. Right, I need 2 more. Right, you're not gonna take one. You've already got one. Oh, yes, right. It's just come. I remember now. I think you come over here, and I think if you mess with this. Yeah, there's actually guys hiding back here. Yeah, this rings a bell.
Wanna see the concert?
I need from the Luca goers. I don't care, buddy. Take it. I don't get paid to ask questions.
And that makes 10. Mission accomplished.
You're here, Luca. We're gonna. It's actually a pretty decent grid.
Oh. Y, R, P. In position. It's showtime, girls.
It's starting.
The place was packed with people dancing.
You think LeBlanc was enjoying herself?
Until she got hurt.
Fucking sound.
Does she look that much like me?
Hold it. The concert's sold out. You can't go in.
Oh, what?
I can't?
Definitely not. Go on, get out of here.
Damn.
Hey, we got some gate crashers.
Must be those sphere hunters.
Let's move.
Huh. That's not good.
Oh no. I hadn't heard from Rikku or Paine, so I didn't know what to do.
Hold still.
It's me.
Huh. And you might see where this is going from the start of the game. Uh-huh. That move we went to have a look
I
at.
wasn't sure what I was doing.
Yeah. It was Yuna.
Rikku sure was having fun.
But yeah, if you came here to see over the course of that little bit, it does actually add that into the game. I appreciate that. Help.
Looks like trouble.
Ugh, finally.
Does this make sense? No. Does it have to make sense? Nah. It's fine. Maybe I'm biased. Game gets a pass.
Here comes the real Yuna.
I was just about to finish him off, but then you showed up and stole all the fun.
I guess I was so glad to get out of that thing that I went a little nuts.
That explains the dancing.
Yuna's dancing? Where? I am there!
Are you listening to everything we...
Listen close enough?
I say, you like, listen to everything we say?
So, this is my life now. We travel from place to place, and the days just seem to fly by. But sometimes, I find myself stopping. I am listening for your whistle.
Oh, that takes me back to the... Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was going to take me back to the gas ship. Oops. We're not finished in Luca. We need it back. That's fine. You say it's a bad thing? Tell me about it. Alright then. So, we want to head back to Luca here. We have plenty of unfinished business here. Off-season for Blitz, but there's signs of another small taking route in Luca. There's a lot of nostalgia on a lot of these tracks. It's good times. Hello! Yeah, back for one of the Killer Beast players. The Youth League and New Yevon are having a standoff. That sounds bad. Got a Ronso here. Maybe? We'll be paying visits there later. That sounds like a personal problem. Flip a coin. Well, I'm sure it was good. I forgot to you again. Anyway, so what we actually want to do is go ahead and head on over here. Cool, Lunicurns. That's not bad. They cast Shell, I believe. It does indeed. Shell the party. That'd be quite useful later. So we can head on down here. I don't seem to recall being much we can do. There's this bar here. I don't think we can enter this in 10-2. No, that is off limits, sadly. Which is fine. Some people we can talk to, I guess. I'm sure we could figure something. I'm sure someone definitely could. Most people don't seem to accept Machina yet. So, Machina is effectively machinery. But due to the theocracy that most of Spira found itself in, machinery was basically kind of branded as like heretical, and so the Albed who still made use of the machines were kind of like viewed as the baddies. This was, of course, until it revealed that Pavel was absolutely full of it, and then that was a bit awkward to explain, you know. There's this thing which I don't remember what this actually is. I think he's explained this in the first game. It's fine. Hello. Sure, buddy. You! Damn, this guy is miserable. No balloons for you! Head on down over here. I believe this way. I know at least this heads us to. I believe this is the theater. This is where you come, so you can view movies and like music from the game and such. You have to pay money to get access to most of these, I believe. Hello. I come to Luca. You have a good day, sir. We need to learn this damn language. Sometimes you gotta keep it simple, buddy. Yeah, that's some nice flowers. Hello. Yeah, music spheres and movie spheres. But you have to pay money for all of them, which is a lot. But hey, 2,000 gil for real emotion. It's probably a good deal. Like I said, we need to build up our money. We're going to need it for other things. Putting it mildly. Alright, head on down this way. This will take us to the, where we were, the concert arena-y place. Here we are. Many hours spent here playing Blitzball in a previous life. Yeah, it's fine. I remember the other Luca goers there. One of the defenders, if I remember something correctly. Sphere break. I'm familiar with sphere hunting. Downstairs in the locker rooms, eh? I like tournaments. Okay. Well, before we do that, head down the outside. It'll take us to the various dock areas. There's not actually all that much to see around most of here for now, but down the far side are some goodies you might want to go ahead and collect here. As I said, the developers and whoever did a great job with the score in this game. The Thunderspawn Garment Grid. Alright. We'll talk more about Garment Grids and the special abilities that they allow in the next video. Not important today. We'll do a little bit of tutorializing. I haven't really done much so far in this series, and you don't need to do a whole ton, but there's some specifics that we'll probably need to go for. Although, speaking of tutorials, I guess it's about to start now. Hey, don't you push me. Have some rules. Let's go and check out these swords. We can't go up there, by the way. Just... Hello? We'll reserve a meeting place for Sphere Break players. Not really. I see. It's the other one. Okay. Sure. Cheers. Alright, let's go see what all this fuss is about. Well, shit. Rin. Former shopkeep. Head of the travel agencies? Been a long time, man. Just running that dude's way.
Ah, the Lady Yuna.
It's been too long.
What you selling this time?
Entertainment. Lady Yuna's calm has given the people of Spira time to relax and enjoy the finer things in life. What better time for me to introduce Sphere Break? It won't be long now before Luca will host the inaugural tournament. You are more than welcome to compete if you like.
Should we?
Yeah!
Ask around if you would like to know the rules of the game. Idem hoc desa.
I'm gonna guess he said until next time. I'm not actually too sure about that. Alright then, so this brings an introduction to Sphere Break, which is one of the big mini-games, one of many mini-games, to be fair, available in Final Fantasy X-2. Not essential to be in the game, like, you know, a lot of this, but Sphere Break's alright. It's a little bit... It can seem a bit much at first, but it's actually not that complicated once you understand what's actually going on. The game will provide a tutorial, but I'm going to curtail it a little bit, and I'll kind of teach you on the fly. Anyway, you're going to chat these various people here. Cool spheres, eh? Anyways, grab that while we're here. Ah, wouldn't that be nice? Coin to break the core? What? Lots of mumbo jumbo, people trying to understand how all this stuff works. Take 2 things to break Sphere Break: a core sphere and coins. Okay, well that's good to know. I've been there before. Are you okay? Sounds alright. On the left side of the stairs. Okay. Ah, okay, very good. That seems to be what we need to do here. There will be a tournament in this later on, and there is some good stuff to be had if you can win it, by the way. So it's worth us doing a bit of time investing into this. I never noticed there's like sparkling on that plant there. HD for you. Okay. I need to have a chat with you, don't I? The wondrous world of Sphere Break awaits. I have many. What the hell is it? Sphere Break is a brand new game brought to you by Lord Rin. The game requires coins and a core sphere to play. You don't need to worry about the spheres. The guest side, all you'll need is some coins. Okay. What are the coins for? In Sphere Break, you use coins to defeat your opponent's core sphere. Coins are either number 1 through 9. Bind the numbers to defeat the core sphere. Blah, 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 blah. Some kinds of coins are still waiting to be discovered. There's a lot of coins in this game. Yep. Okay. I do indeed. Wish I could skip pretty faster. What the heck's a core sphere? Sounds dangerous. You have a game of Sphere Break without coins and the core sphere. Special sphere discovered by Lord himself. Huh. Well, coins, a strange power is born. this seems kind of like, you know, that kind of wishy-washy mumbo-jumbo you get in games sometimes. It sounds pretty dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. Right. And no one was hurt ever, apparently. Okay, then. So, what actually is Sphere Break? Allow me to introduce this to you. So, we will get 5 sets of 4 coins, or 4 sets of 5 coins. We'll need them. And this guy has a practice sphere, which we'll play around with in a moment. So, this is the world of Sphere Break. Sphere Break is a fairly... Best way to describe it is it's kind of a numbers-based puzzle game, which challenges you to make multiples of numbers corresponding to what is in the center of the grid. You've got sets of coins around you, and you need to use a combination of those to make multiples of the center number. That's it in an absolute nutshell. Now, there is a lot of tutorial available to you in this game for Sphere Break, and I'm going to be honest, I don't actually think a lot of it is the best worded in the world. Like, there's all these sorts of things here. The only things we're going to talk about right now is the core sphere and coins, and the rest of it I'll either explain to you in the practice game we're going to do. All of this doesn't really matter. So, this is how the game works. So, you have the core sphere at the center of the grid. The normal core sphere is called a core number, and it can be anywhere between 1 and 9. It is rolled randomly every single turn. In this case, it's currently 3. So around that, you've got your 4 entry coins. These are the coins that you supply into the game out of your own collection. So you do have some degree of... what's the best way to describe it? You've got some degree of kind of choosing what you want to bring in to either help you in specific ways and to give you some kind of control of what's about to happen. They are important. Every chain of coins you use must be started with an entry coin as well. So they're very important to the game. They must also be different as well, by the way. And when you spend them, they are lost. You don't get them back, so be careful of that. You can also sell any unwanted coins in the selection menu. You can actually make a bit of money out of Sphere Break if you do put a lot of time to it. And then you got the border coins. There's 12 of those. These are randomly generated coins. They could be anything between 1 and 9. They can have all sorts of traits going on. But yeah, the 60 entry and border coins are there at the start of the game. They are numbered 1 to 9. Combine these numbers to make multiples of the core number. And that's all you really need to know to play the game. There's basic rules that will give you a bit more detail of what exactly we're doing and why. But the best way to do this, I think, is going to be to just play a practice game and show you how this game works in the flesh. Also because, truthfully, a lot of the additional stuff of rules about echoes and traits is just not really that important right now. But I do definitely encourage you to give Sphere Break a spin. It's a bit awkward at first, but once you pick up, it's not too bad, and there are some really good prizes to pick up later on in the game playing Sphere Break, including the tournament here that we're playing later in the game. So let's play a game. So, we have 4 coins that are given to us. We've got the Helm, which is value 1. We've got the Zervan, value 5. Or number 5, I guess. And then we've got the Coyote and Flan. Now, these two have traits on them, coin and item specifically. So, the border coins around us can have various traits of them. Totally optional, and you don't necessarily have to care about them. But these will allow either coin or item traits to appear, which will give you items, basically, as you play the game. Kind of neat. So, let's play these 4. Begin match. So, Sphere Break is played over a course of a number of turns. You can see here we have 15 turns. Each turn has a time limit of 60 seconds. If you run out of time at any point, you lose the game. But 60 seconds is bags of time. We need to fulfill a quota of 20. Now, a quota basically means as we make pairs of combinations here, so this is, I think this is a 6 or something. If we were to play like a 5 here and then like a 1 here, we'd score nothing. Quotas refers to the border coins. We need to basically use up 20 border coins over the course of the game in our various combinations of numbers. Fulfill that, and at any point, you win the game. Okay, it's a free. Okay, then. So that's not too bad. So, again, quote only applies with stuff at the end. So if you look at some of these traits here, some of them are positive, like +1 gil. There's a coin there. It'll give you a random coin out of things. You've got +5 coins. So you can improve your coins to sell and do stuff like that. But some of them are also bad, like -50 gil, -100 gil then. Jeez. Another -100. Man, there's some rough stuff here. Okay, I'm going to have to just tank the value of one of these. It'll be fine. So if we go -1, we go 1 here. So if we go to 7, it gives us 8. You can see the multiples up here of what is the next one in the chain. As long as they're multiple of the center number, it doesn't matter. We're basically just going to tank the value of this a little bit. This will give us 16. And then... Is there a 5 about? There is. 21. So this coin is now totally worthless. It's kind of a problem, but it's fine. The traits, if you don't care about them, you don't have to care about them. This one we got 2, so any even will be good. But you see, yeah, so coin were 3 there, because we used 3 coins. Now, the other issue you got, as I've said, if you use just central coins, so if I press like the 3 and the 5, that gives us an 8. But they give us no quota. And that is a problem. You must also start every chain with an entry coin. Border coins also got by 1 every time you go through to another turn. If coins exceed 9, they will vanish from the game board. So be careful of that. So let's go start with 2. Plus 9's 11. And I don't want to use the... let's use this, actually. Gives us a couple of coins there. 22. Or 20, actually. Up to 5 now. Any even number again. These are all odd numbers. It's a bit of a pain. That's 11. High potion that goes into our reserves. And... Sure, we'll use this. 16. Now, coins do eventually refresh if they use or disappear after a few turns. So that much is good. Plus 5, plus 1 coin. I love I've just basically just devalued this coin to nothing. It's pretty amazing. Let's get 5 more of them, because that's good. Sure. Imagine you're going to just hit these. I can't lose any more money off the value of this coin, so I might as well just blast through them here. Get our quota up. We'll use the 3 here. Let's use that. If you're ever in a situation in a game where you run out of coins to select, you lose immediately, by the way. So, be careful of that. Okay, we've got a 6 here. So, 1, 10, 12? Sure. Let's make our coin value at 1 gil. Alright. Plus 1 coin. That one's got no trait whatsoever. 5, 13, 15. There we go. But yeah, so Sphere Break is very basic, is pretty simple. There is a lot more complicated stuff you can get involved later on, but again, for the purposes of this tutorial, it's just... Get ourselves another high potion. Finding a few of those. Nice. Got ourselves a Zervan coin. And... Good. So, yeah, the multiple can be anywhere between 1 and 9. 1 is good for the dealer. It is bad for you. Because, of course, if you ever get rolled a 1, any entry coin that you select, you automatically fulfill it and you go on to the next turn. So, hopefully, they don't see a lot of those. Another minus 100 gil. God. Look at all this. Nonsense. Yeah, entry coin, my bad. Wow, they are all just so heavily devaluing. That'll be fine. And there we go, we have quarter 20. So we complete, and we win the game. Hooray! And that's it. That's Sphere Break in a nutshell, in its very most basic version. You can keep playing against this guy, by the way. I believe he's the only person you can play Sphere Break against in the first chapter. Once you get into chapter 2 and beyond, you can start playing against more people around here. But that is the TLDR of how to play. Later on, you got stuff like multipliers and echoes and all sorts of stuff going on. And this will be important when we do get to the tournament being arranged by Rin here in a little while. But yeah, that's how you play. I hope so. Take him down a peg. Yeah, sure. Hello. Okay. Yeah, that's a thing that can happen later on. So, like, you can start chasing certain particular things and you can get yourself into some trouble. Something you got just to keep it nice and simple. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. What on earth happened here? Sucks to be you, buddy. Sucks to be you. Yeah, Big L, everyone. Big L. We'll see about that, kid. Anyways, let's get out of here. Alright, I don't think there's anything else for us to do here in Luca at the moment. I think that'll more or less cover everything. So, I'm gonna head on... Oh, there's a sphere over here. Where am I going? There's a sphere in the locker room, I believe. There it is. Thought so. Save us some running. Let's head on back to the airship. Alright. While we're here, and before we're in the video, and as we're in tutorial land, I guess this is probably a good time to go into no other side things that exist in this game. And this is something that was new to the international version of the game as well.
I know everything.
And that is the creature creator system. This should be interesting. We'll get into this. So this is the creature creator. This was exclusively brought in for the international version of the game. Did not exist in the original version. So this is a fiend arena. It's a secret base that he has created because, you know, he's a genius. He's allowed to do these things. So what this basically is that in the original game, you could obviously only play as Yuna, Rikku and Paine, but in the international version, they wanted to give you ways to kind of try and change it up a little bit and allow you to kind of mix and match your party around. And so what they did is they introduced this system of being able to capture fiends, which already exists in Final Fantasy X, but rather than like change them into bosses for you to fight, you can actually put them into your party and fight alongside other beasts and other people, which is kind of neat. So fiends are reincarnations of humans, can make it far play, yeah. My objective is to train fiends and learn the secrets of their fiend tale. So this is how this system works. Trap pod. Alright then. Train creature chapping. Chapping? So, what you do is you get these trap pods and you set them in areas that seem to be home to many fiends. They'll cleanse the souls of the features and turn them into good creatures because science, apparently. There's 4 types of trap pods. Small, medium, large, the size of the fiend that you're after, and special. That will let you specific species, including humanoids. So you can actually get, like, previously NPCs into your team, which is kind of neat, actually. You can carry up to 8 trap pods, and let's find more pods. So we enjoyed capturing Brother, who just went to Luca. Poor guy. So, Luca attracts fiends from all over, but trap spot SPs often don't do the job. I need to click it. You have to specify what species you want to trap. You can see there's all sorts of things here. And there's Brother. And we can round up trap fiends using R.
Huh?
Good grief. I think we probably should. Alright, cool. Hooray! Fiends have varying affinities for each other. When you can't catch a certain kind, try releasing a fiend you've already caught. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes in this. I don't know very much about this system, truthfully, because it didn't exist in the original game. So, once you capture a creature, you can then spend time developing it, which is kind of a similar system to just, like, you know, general development here. So, you use items and accessories to develop creatures. So, if we go down to creature here, this is the screen where you will develop the various creatures. So, you notice there was this size by Yuna, Rikku and Paine. This is referring to, like, this whole system here, just like I talked about. So we've got Brother, we've got some other enemies here, we've got a National. And use what to use to develop the creature. If you select items, your item inventory will be displayed. In the creature status, you can see parameter changes and added abilities. So you can use items that you've acquired and put them into your beast to improve their stats, give them specific types of abilities as well, both active that you use in battle, like healing spells, or maybe stuff that gives permanent effects on the side. So here we can use ethers to learn Magicite, but you need 2 of them. See the number required, 2 there? A lot of stuff we're probably going to need some duplicates. So if we go with ether here, it will also raise MP by 1, which is cool. And if we accept, it'll learn Magicite, which is like a magic attack, I think, of some kind. However, creatures can only learn a maximum of 4 command abilities, the one in the main menu, and 4 auto abilities. So if you do go to your limit and you want to change it, you have to make them forget an ability, which is pretty easy. You just go to unlearn, and you just select it, and you get rid of it. Do note that not everything you can get rid of. I believe there are some abilities that are native to that particular unit, I guess. And it will not let you get rid of those, but I could be wrong. Here we are. Abilities made usable for equipment are excluded. Right. Accessories. That's how it works, basically. Once they grow, we can learn all about their Fiend Tail, which is as they go up in battle, basically use them in battle. The level goes up. And when they complete their Fiend Tail, they can then be unleashed. And then it gets added to the beast string. Makes sense. Basically, almost like a completionist sort of system. You got to use them a bit to kind of understand who they are and what they are, sort of thing. Alright, change their names if you want to, which is cool, I guess. However, the main part of this system is the Fiend Arena, which is what we're going to have to do a little bit of in this game, because there are some very fun prizes to be had by this system. So the Fiend Arena is where you have your creatures battle Fiend teams that have been put together by Shinra. And they are knockout-style tournaments. And by winning the tournament, you can receive Trap Pods rewards, as well as many other things. Equipment, items, dress spheres, garment grids, all sorts of funky stuff. There we go. No worries. So we get ourselves some Trap Pods, and that is cool. Alright.
I know everything.
So yeah, we'll see how much I mess around with this. It'll potentially vary. So, do we have any creature whatsoever? I don't think we do. Oh, we do actually start off with Brother, who's level 5. He's got attack and cure. I believe the level of the monster when you get it, I believe it's the average of Yuna, Rikku and Paine levels. I think. Don't quote me on that. And yeah, we could go to the Fiend Arena if we wanted. And just to show you kind of this is here, so you can organize a team, various tournaments, stuff like that. These are way too hard for us right now. We would not be able to win, so we won't mess around with that right now. But yeah, so here are the various things here. The Crazy Divers, Team Bobo, the Voltage Brothers. There's some very nasty teams, potentially. So, Fat Bomb. So that's gonna do it for us here for that. But we will want to win a few of those because there are garment grids, as well as probably one of the best dress spheres in the game comes via this as well. We'll want to show off at some point. Cool. Alright then, so that's definitely going to do it for this video. We've done plenty of tutorializing and teaching in this one. I think we have more than covered what we need to do here. So, next time what we're going to do is we're going to continue along the pilgrimage road we took back in the Final Fantasy X. Which means that from Luca, we head on over to the Mian High Road, a place we'll be visiting plenty over the course of this game. It's pretty long, lots of goodies we have though, however, and plenty of fun to do plot-wise as well. We'll slowly make our way across the continent. There's a lot of people to see, and a lot of trouble to get into. Do you think I'm joking? I'm not. See you next time.